Y'all halfway, peoples. I advise you not to try this. SS. Shabazz D. Sinister V's. Sinister Voices. Yo. Action-packed Black Mac 10, Junior and his friend, not a partner, pissing, starving brothers on a mission. 2:30, brilliant plan around the toll booth, GW Bridge, got the weapon concealed, nothing to lose. They choose to break the rules at all costs, stick them in Jersey, hit the other side to New York, black and red leather suits and black biker boots. One got the gun, the other one controls the motorbike, adrenaline pumping, dreams of cash. Anybody try to stop them getting lead in they face, believe that. Black pack on his back, ready for loot to fill. What a thrill, they gonna be robbing that booth for real. Do or die, I'm saying it's you and I. They choose to break the rules at all costs. Do or die, I'm saying it's you and I. Two minds steadily manifesting all thoughts. Do or die, I'm saying it's you and I. Two soldiers about to do this pickup, stick 'em up. Do or die, I'm saying it's you and I. It's you and I. Helmets on, racing down Route 4. Junior, pushing a bike, Ike toting the Mac. No time to be scared. When we on the pointed at him, tell him to fill the bag, cause we not getting had. While this time is 5:30, rush hour is thick. So they weed through the cars, get to the toll booth quick. It's a chick, he put it to her head and said it's a stick-killer bag with bills. Put the ones in my hand, we out. Hot, with the cops on our trail. Dipping and swerving, almost crashed right into a rail. Sweating like hell, they not even trying to see jail. So they pulled this thing and robbed the toll booth for real. Do or die, I'm saying it's you and I. They choose to break the rules at all costs. Do or die, I'm saying it's you and I. Two minds steadily manifested all thoughts. Do or die, I'm saying it's you and I. Two soldiers about to do this pickup, stick 'em up. Do or die, I'm saying it's you and I. It's you and I. Juniors weaving through the car, speed the cops can't catch. But they gaining on the mic, got a plan for that. Throw the ones in the air, all the cars hit the brakes so they could get out and get some. The cops look dumb, cause they couldn't get through. People blocked the path, so Junior and Nike hit the west side fast. They got their gear stashed somewhere near the train. Smooth getaway, ready to take the loot to the brain. Change the clothes, ditch the bike, I tripped in the trash. Keep it moving, gotta get the loot to the lab. Breathing heavy, moving quickly, situation sticky. The whole mission was ill, they gotta wait smooth for real. Do or die, I'm saying it's you and I. Two choose to break the rules at all costs. Do or die, I'm saying it's you and I. Two minds steadily manifest on all thoughts. Do or die, I'm saying it's you and I. Two soldiers about to do this pickup, stick 'em up. Do or die, I'm saying it's you and I. It's you and I. Sinister V's invasion.
You got a problem, well I got some problem solved. It's my 357 and 38 revolvers. They hit the hardest, lyrical bangers that's stainless. Like Peter the Kid, I make you famous. To remain this and claim this, rapping force, take no shorts, motivating. Never waiting, stay debating, cause there's no escaping. It's all about elevating. Little nigga from the south side, part of Queens, where sons move fast, get blast, though material things change. Diamond rings, flex, GS for gangster lanes. Drive-bys for wise guys, family cries from true lies from east to west. Whoever come test our body, catching felonies, living longevity like Dragati. 16 years old, like a vampire, my blood is cold. When I'm rhyming, shining like a diamond of a rapper seem to fold. Where you lucked out, rapping that same rhyme you struck out. Get the fuck out, lyrical cats about to shoot out. Cause player haters is hating, real crews is what you're facing. Green rules, everything, niggas is paper chasing. Crime related, sat back with two gats, then debated, made a couple of moves, no time to lose. Money we gotta make it, cause it gotta be. Smoking constantly, weed and poncho leaves, to be and not to be. Street Connect will be the death.
Hey yo, my destiny, staying live, forget my enemy, the Hennessy. Had me thinking that this shit is risky. Up in Poughkeepsie while I'm dealing, funny feelings hit me. Out of towners with propellers, I know they wanna get me. Criminal individual thing, cause it's predictable. Niggas is miserable, assing out pays is pitiful for phony fake. 6 snake niggas that need devil fruit to each his own in my eyes. No niggas better than you if you want it. We tryna get it, never forget it. Melons get split it off that he say, she say gospel. Stick up kids to plot to bust shots to rock you. We must communicate, operate with our options. We just be clocking, pushing weight to get your cheddar. Tommy Hill knit his sweater, living better with the Beretta. whatever's clever. Sipping on Amaretta, keeping it real on the block always and forever. Qualification, you're not my fam, it's no relation. Throwing gas and respiration, stopping all circulation. The medication is the weed, Remy and Moe. Niggas don't know me, I went from praise to a blowy.
If you wanna get down and you don't roll, we rolling over you. Drug riches, destiny, and shitey bitches. If you wanna get down and you don't roll, we rolling over you. Our soldiers running with gas and they holsters uncontrollable.
Stop glamorizing, the temperature's rising and guns is busting. Police handcuffing, guards walking the streets puffing, but that's nothing. The God is moving cautious and quickly, so try to get me. I'm more leery when I'm tipsy and ambitious, lacing things something ridiculous. I end the new year like St. Nicholas and have you sick of this, the wickedest with visions, head-on collisions, decisions that almost got me bullet incisions. A tale from the crib with burgundy lips and roach clips, all up in the club with no whip, but drinks and dollar tips to see. Like you gotta fuck me for free, no diggity, I got stuff. Be in your dreams like a monster, laid the fuck up in the cut, smoking ganja Duke. In New York with a skywalk like Luke, boy I smoke ass on my new, get the boot like Can Click. I am shit, and write about the story in the pamphlet. Handle it, my mind is eternally candlelit.
Street connect, click, rolling, holding, posing, taking flicks on some next shit.
Hey, homie, stay fly.
Good morning, my beautiful FPV family. I'm that guy Fly, and you are tuned into Destination FPV, where, as you see above my head, we love to travel, fly drones, and it is definitely our passion. And I will tell you what, I am feeling lovely this morning. Yesterday, we had our very first meetup, our Destination FPV meetup in Mass, called the Mass Meetup, and it was amazing. I was very nervous. A lot of things happened prior to the event that I could say really sucks, but to be honest, guys, I think it all worked out. We had over, I think we counted 34 people show up throughout the day. 27 of them pilots, and we had a good 20 to 22 of them running the flight line through probably most of the day. It was a good time. It really was a good time. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. It was definitely a hell of a week. Let's see who's in the chat, man. Say good morning to my people. I know I'm a little tired, guys. I apologize. But it was just a long day yesterday. I was contemplating on not having to stream, but I wasn't going to do that to you guys. I know a lot of you wanted to know what was going on, what happened, all that good stuff. So Spray will be jumping on just a moment with us, and we'll figure everything out together. But anyway, who is in the chat? Let's see who we got. Mr. Donnie, first in the house. Good morning, sir. Thank you for jumping in, my Blue Wrench. He did have a good stream last night with 608 as his guest. I did get to step in for a little while, but I had to bounce, man. I was beat. 14 hours at the event location is tiring. Let's see who else do we got. 608, speaking of the devil, what's up? We got 608. Man, I can't even read the screen today, man. What's up with that? Wallbanger, my dude, what is up? Be getting closer to you, man. I'm really excited about that. So we'll be hanging out for sure, probably before Castle Crash and after Castle Crash. So I'll get with you with that through this week. Struck, what's up, man? Welcome to the chat. There was a mass meetup. Yes, there was. It was great. We had a great event. It was, well, I'm not going to call it an event. I'm going to stop with the word event. It was a meetup. But it was a great time. Like I said, I think it was over 24 pilots showed up and their families. We had food, fun. Everything was 100% free. It was a $5 donation for food, which is, in my opinion, was well more than worth it. But we all had a good time. Sorry you didn't know about it. We've been talking about it for a while. Maybe next time you'll be able to jump in. Steve-O, what is up? Good morning, sir. Good morning. Glad to see you in the chat as always. Guys, just so you know, we're we're leaving Mass today. Unfortunately, we couldn't book anything longer. It was just it's crazy out here right now. There's people everywhere. Soft targets everywhere you freaking look. RZFPV, what's up? Good morning. Thanks for jumping in the stream, homie. RZFPV is our pro FPV challenge winner, but we'll get into that shortly, dude. Hell yeah, there was some great pilots, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I got Sprayer's about to jump on in just a second. I see him in our VC, so I'm gonna pull him in now. But yeah, we couldn't get anything longer than really a week. It would be like 8-9 days, and it's hard for us to travel Monday through Friday, so we're leaving today, sadly, but we are coming back, Mass. I gotta tell you, the hospitality here is amazing. All the pilots were great to lend a hand, and just meeting everybody was amazing. So we will be back for sure. It's to be determined, but I'm thinking early to mid-spring, but most likely early spring. If the winter is as mild as it was, as they say, for last year, then maybe we'll show up a little earlier, But we'll see what happens, but we're definitely coming back. But anyway, before we start talking too much about it, let me bring in my co-host, my dude, my brother from another mother, Mr. Sprayer. There he is. Look at that shiny face. Good morning, sir. How are you doing?
I'm a little tired, but we're doing good.
You're doing tired, but good. Yeah, we had a long night. I don't think people realize, like, I myself showed up there about, with Nat and G, we showed up about 7:45, to get things set up or whatnot. And I think we left at, I don't know, what was it, about 8:30 or something last night?
Give or take,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, so maybe just over, closer to 13 hours is what I was there. My legs feel like jello. My calves are all they're shot, but it's all good, man. I mean, it's a lot of walking around, it was worth it, man. A lot of walking around, having a good time. Heck yeah. And it was great, my friend, to finally meet you and your beautiful family, man, in person. You guys are great, and the click was, it was instant. So yeah, you guys should know for sure you guys have some lifelong friends. And I can't wait to see you guys again. We had a good time. Jivo had a good time with the kiddos as well. And let me tell you, your daughter Adeline is she's something else, man. I love that child. She is awesome, and I can honestly say I miss her already, man. But yes, Mr. Sprayer. What do you think? Let's get your take on this, man. We had such a good time. I know you did show up a little after we started or whatnot. But that's understood. You're coming from far, and you have you got a clan to take care of, so we get that. You got to get them all ready and whatnot. But what was your take, man? We had a good time. I mean, I know you got to fly a little bit. I got to fly very little. I think I got a pack or two in, maybe 3 if I'm lucky. But how was it, man? From an outsider looking in, I know you did help a little bit, but we brought it to your state. So what was your take on this?
Honestly,
meetup?
it couldn't have gone any better. We had a great turnout. Everything that you did to put everything together, the food, festivities, the flight line, everything was very well set up. There were amazing pilots there yesterday.
Yes, there were.
Guys claiming that they were beginners. I don't think so.
Yeah, and let me tell you, these guys were, these beginners, like he's saying, the only reason they went for beginners because there was so many people that showed up, never flown with anybody else before. And it was amazing. They've never flown with anybody else before. And so, they don't know what to go up against because maybe they see the YouTube videos and they're thinking, hey, some of these guys could be Mr. Steel status or this one status or whatever. So, they weren't sure what to do. And they went in the beginner side. And let me tell you, these beginners, I don't think anybody was a beginner there, except for like 2 people that literally flew their first quad, like the Caden, I think his name was, that 14-year-old kid came in, he got to fly a quad, which was really cool. We spoke with mother as well about that, you know, so they'll be getting into the FPV world, which is awesome. But yeah, dude, there's no beginners.
Anything we can do to make the community grow, you know?
Yeah, for sure. But there was no beginners, man, and I think they just felt a little intimidated. And I think your state is definitely hiding some serious talent. You know, if any of these guys,
yeah, I mean, I had no idea there were that many guys. No idea.
Yeah, they didn't either, you know, which was cool. And it makes me feel good. It makes us feel good, you know, for the fact that we just get, you know, we started off as a meetup, and really what happened turned up to a meet and greet between pilots in the state, you know, as well as myself. So a lot of the guys, you know, they left with some good connections and phone numbers to meet up and fly again, man. I had Mr. Andrew's wife came up to me, and, you know, she was almost in tears telling me how happy she was for him to be able to do this, and thank you so much, you know, for bringing it to the state. I mean, I had several guys, you know, say that, and that feels great. It really does. But yeah, man, I mean, so yeah, I cut you off. Go ahead, man. I mean, you were loving the freestyle competitions and whatnot, and you were talking about these beginners. It's no beginners. There's definitely no beginners.
No, I mean, I haven't met up with too many guys. I mean, I've met up with John Solo a couple of times now. I met up with Kmart once before. And to meet up with so many people and, you know, just kind of get hands-on with everybody and see what everybody else is running, and just getting to stand there and watch people fly, you know, it's a really cool feeling to, you know, see somebody rip around that hard, you know, especially for somebody like me who doesn't meet up with people that often.
Yeah. I bet, you know, it's a confidence booster. It's all kinds of stuff, man. It's cool to know, to find out other people do what you do and share the same passion, and then to be able to just like hang out with them and push each other and, you know, trade tips or whatever, or maybe help each other with builds. I mean, it's always awesome to have that. I mean, it's cool that we can do that on social media, in certain groups, Discords, at Facebook, Instagram, whatever. You can talk to people and you can do the same, but it's not the same when it's local in your hometown. You can physically sit down with someone and say, hey, I've got this issue, you know, and you guys can work together. You know, you create that you create that bond, you know, within the community, and it's awesome, dude. You know, I feel good, you know, I do. All the way home last night, I'm not gonna lie, I was like a little fucking kid, excited, and I'm like, wow, you know, these people said this to me, these people said that, and for a very long time, it's been a very long time actually, I'm not the type that gets all emotional over much. You know what I mean? But you know, I really, you know, it was an emotional feeling that, you know, I felt over me last night, knowing that all these guys, you know, which even the ones that I expected had flown with a lot of people, Kmart FPV, John Solo, Spagoose, Swift Duck. I mean, the list goes on and on. I mean, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. And to put them all together, even RZFPV, man, which once again, congrats to him. He was our professional, as we called it, but our pro level freestyle competition winner. And yeah, that was awesome. Those guys were unbelievable. Great flight. RZ, man, if you're still in here, if you can, send us a clip of that, man. You can drop it to me on, you know, Instagram or whatever, if you can find my email. If not, my email is thatoneguyfly@gmail.com, dude. And it's the number 1, by the way, thatoneguyfly@gmail.com. Drop that shit, man. Send it to me somehow, because that was some fire. And, yeah, and that goes for all you guys, any of you guys that were in it. that were in the competition or just at the meetup in general, send me some footy, man. I'd like to put together a collage of everybody's flights or whatnot if I can. I did give out a hashtag throughout the day, but I know how people can forget or misspell when it comes to hashtags. We'll figure that one out. But yeah, I would love to get some of that video footage. You as well. You got the spray. You got the fly sprayer, and he got stuck in a tree. And he got stuck in a tree.
Yeah, thanks again to John Solo for that rescue.
Yep.
He didn't have that 24-foot pole hiding in his little car there, which I still can't believe that he fits that thing in there. But,
thanks, RZ. Thanks a lot.
If it wasn't for that pole, a quad would have been left in that tree.
Well, that's the thing, you know. I mean, let's rewind.
If I was flying by myself, I would have been left in that tree.
Exactly. That's what I was getting at. You know, let's rewind a little bit to like you flying by yourself. You would have been probably in bad shape, you know. And that's another good thing about flying with guys. Now you know John has one. If you ever fly with John again, you know, just be like, hey, don't forget the pole. You know, you just never know. You never know what could happen. But I was really surprised. What did we get? Maybe yours was the only one that had to get rescued. A couple other guys did get stuck, but they got out of it. You know, really quick. Yeah. But yours was the only one to get stuck. And being a tree spot, and a lot of guys never flown there, and only one person getting stuck, that's amazing.
Yeah, go figure.
That's a win. I expected quite a few because I brought rope and I did, you know, all that stuff. But it helps so much when you got a pole like he did. I mean, that thing just reached up, shake it, and it's done.
Yep.
So, but yeah.
Honestly, I expected to get my 4-inch stuck. And if that thing got stuck, I probably never would have got it back. You know, it's just so small.
Oh, yeah. That would have sucked. You know, we would have figured something out, man. We always do. No quads left behind for sure. Thanks, RZ. That would be freaking awesome. And, of course, anybody who sends us the videos, of course, you'll get your love. And if you can, drop your logo in the video, or if you want to send me a logo, I'll give you guys some love as well. So, and thank you. I can't say that enough. You guys are telling me throughout the day is thank you for doing this. It's like, man, thank you for coming together. Thank you for showing up. I mean, I had so much anxiety this week over the whole event. Likewise. You know, just like anything else, you always wonder, are these people going to show? Who's going to show? Who's not going to show? Are they hating? Are they not hating? And it's like, you know, who really cares? If it's 2 people or if it's 30 people, we're still going to have fun. But it ended up being roughly 30 people. So we had a lot of fun. And then, you know, the packages, oh my goodness, our sponsor packages, guys, we had one lost in the mail. And I can say that fortunately, it was supposed to be here. Woodchuck FPV, Mr. Kevin Seeley, thanks to him, of course, for supporting, as always, myself and Destination FPV, as well as the event. His package was wrapped up with GemFan, who is a new supporter of the Destination FPV meetup. GemFan, all that stuff was together, and it was scheduled to be at Swift Duck's house on Thursday. And then Thursday went by and Friday passed by, and I said, okay, I'm screwed. We're done. What do I do? And I said, it has nothing to do right now with Swift Duck. I mean, I'm sorry, it has nothing to do with Mike at GemFan, had nothing to do with Kevin. This is a problem I have to deal with because, you know, they did their part. So I tried calling the post office. They had no clue. They're like, you know, it was checked out in Jacksonville. It is what it is. But I do have good news. And I did get several texts this morning at 5 a.m. and we now have the package, and looks like it's going to be delivered. Probably can't see that. There you go. Delivered on Monday. So it's going to be delivered on Monday. It's made it to Warham. So Swift Duck, I know you're sleeping because you're a late night fool like most of us. It's coming, bros. It'll be there Monday. So you guys, RZ, I think Andrew, RZ and Derek, both of those guys, you do have some good prizes coming to you, and what is left over will get dispersed throughout the guys that went. So, and don't worry, at least he's local and everybody can meet up, and there's one way or another we'll be able to get some good stuff out to the people. But shout out to them two guys, GemFan once again, as a company for supporting us little guys, and Fly High FPV, who hooked it up with some rolling papers, some light kits, as well, or the cob lights, as well as some dope slaps. And he did do the fuck gravity straps, which is kind of sick. So I didn't see those. I kind of found those in the package as like a little prize in the corner, so I started handing a few of those out. There wasn't a lot, unfortunately, but some guys did get those fuck gravities, which are really cool. Excuse me. But yeah, that'll give you guys another excuse to meet up again. You guys do another meetup, and then that way you can disperse all the stuff to you guys. That's perfect. Works out great, I think, in my opinion. Yeah,
Speaking of another meetup,
I meant for it to happen that way. Okay, what you got?
So on the way home last night, we were just kind of talking about how well everything went, and one of our ideas is maybe, nothing set in stone yet, but maybe doing like a monthly meetup of all the mass guys, at a hot spot, wherever that may be.
Somebody's getting motivated. I freaking love that.
We'll see where this goes, but
well, I mean,
maybe do like the second Saturday of every month or something like that. We'll see how it goes.
Oh, I'm sure you would get some pilots, man. I can give you some tips on that. Start a group, start a Discord for the mass pilots, and maybe work, I would say like Mass Rhode Island, because it sounds like some of the Rhode Island guys come out here too, or maybe Connecticut, because Risco was there, which fucking love Risco, man. Meeting up with Risco in person was awesome. I've known Risco for about 3-4 years via Goon Squad, so the Goonies were there, and just meeting them in person was awesome. But yeah, get with Risco too, man, and maybe do a Discord. I know you don't do much of the other social media platforms, which makes you a very smart man. So just jump on Discord and maybe toss something out there, and I think it can work out, man. Do something where everybody like, hey, let's all pitch in. Somebody bring a grill, somebody bring this. You guys can just hang out for 3, 4, 5, 6 hours or 12 hours like we did. you know, and do some ripping. Heck yeah, that's great, man. That's awesome. I'm glad I was able to, get those wheels spinning in your head, and thinking of something to do. That would be great, man. It would probably grow your guys' community. But I am highly impressed with mass. You guys out there in the chat, man, these mass pilots ain't nothing to fuck with. These guys are serious. There's some good pilots out here that I never even knew existed. Don't even have pilot names. The one that gets me is Andrew. Andrew was insane, and like I said, his wife said he's never ripped with anybody before, but once he got loose and saw how everybody was, I mean, he just mingled in like the best of them, and I just couldn't believe
he
it.
rips hard. He rips hard.
Well, yeah, when he did the competition, the competition was epic, guys. When he went out there and it was his turn, he went from a trippy to trippy. And I'm like, wait a minute, you don't go from a trippy to a trippy, from two different trees like that, being a beginner. You don't do a trippy as a beginner, period. But he went from trippy to trippy and just let loose after that. And I was just like jaw drop. I'm like, Jesus, is this guy lying? But come to find out, no, he wasn't lying, man. He's not flying. He hasn't been flying that long. You know what I mean? And I gave everybody the choice, beginner or pro, so it's his first time. Hell yeah, be in the beginners. But like we said earlier, none of the beginners were true beginners. These guys were all good. Matty Yo was one, and he did some good ripping. The winner was Derek, another one, no FPV name. His quads were down, I believe, and he was down to doing the competition, the freestyle comp, with a Cinewoop. And he won. He won due to what turned into creativity, and it was very entertaining to watch his Cinewoop rip like it did. It was very, very locked in, and dude was flipping through trees, knife gaps, hard S turns, power loops, and I was really surprised, man. It was a pain to hear that thing, though. I thought those motors were gonna blow off of the fucking quad. That thing was loud, and every time he went to punch and do some tricks and maneuvers, it was even louder. But you know, that was creative. You know, that was creative. Instead of saying, "Man, my quads are down," he said, "Screw it, I'm going up anyway," and brought up the Cinewoop to a freestyle competition.
Mentality.
Yeah, I can't think of another freestyle competition that has been won by a Cinewoop. I'm pretty sure one has. Maybe not, but in my eyes, that is the first for me, and that shit was cool as hell. That really was, man. But yeah, there was just everybody great pilots. The kids got to rip a little bit. Like I said, Caden, which he was 14-year-old that came up with his mother. He got to fly. I think he flew a toothpick. RZ, I want to say, is who hooked him up and helped him out. Might be wrong. Correct me if I'm. Who was it? Who? Oh, Yak Fisher. Okay, so it was Joe. Oh my God, I feel bad. I thought it was RZ. All right, so my bad. Joe Yak Fisher. He was the one that helped him out and got him in the air. So that was really cool too. You know, for people to get a chance to get up in the air, never been up in the air, you know, and try it out. But we definitely made some new pilots tomorrow with that, or yesterday with that one. Yeah, that was man, what a great time. And with you, anything you guys need help wise with if you're gonna start doing that meetup, please involve me one way or another. I know I may not be able to show, but I'd love to see how you guys are doing, and I want to be a part of it. And that way, when we do show up, we'll know what the hell's going on, and who you know, we'll know some more people. You know what I mean? So we'll definitely keep in that network. So throw me in 100%. There. 608. Oh man, I tend to always play with my PP, brother, but I was not able to play with my PP yesterday. It's down. It's down. It's a sad story. Won't get into it too deep, but let's just say I had to steal the 03 because the 03 on my 5-inch, it stopped working. So being how the week was, I just had no time to figure out what the hell's going on with it. So yeah, so I took my 03 out of the PP and I put it over to I brought it over to the 5-inch. So yeah, my PP is gonna be down and out for a little bit, so it's gonna be a sad PP, but we'll get back to it. And for those in the chat wondering what the fuck a PP is, it's a Pavo Pico. We do have a small crew we fuck around with only for fun called the Pavo Pico, or is it Pico Pavo? Jesus, I can't even think right now.
Posse.
Yeah, Paco Pico. Pico Posse. It's Pico Posse, and I do actually have some shirts on the in the store. And one is I love my PP, got Pico Posse, do you Pico, just fun stuff like that. So guys, check out the Destination FPV store on Streamlabs, and you see some cool stuff that we have there. Support, give love, all that money goes back into giving you guys, bringing you guys events and giving you guys gifts and little prizes and stuff like that. So like I tell everybody else, I've got a job, you know. We're not going to make enough money on this to to try to survive. So this is all going back to you guys. Morning streams are a trip, right? Fun Purple said that. Morning streams. Yeah. Guys talking about playing with their PPs, but that's all right. It's just a code word for something else. So, but yeah, man, I really, I'm sad. I'm sad because it gotta go. I met all these amazing pilots. We met amazing pilots. Nat met the wives. We met the families, children, everybody. And I feel like, we all connected for sure. I feel like we all connected, and I'm sad because we gotta go. We've got to go.
Yep.
We tried everything we could to stay here longer, man, but it was just not possible and not feasible either. This is the wrong time to be in Massachusetts. I'll tell you what, it is expensive as hell right now. It's the season, and I totally understand. But like getting down towards the Cape, like you're saying, you know, I price checked some things, and you guys are, it's crazy down there. It really is.
It is.
I think what they're doing to like us travelers and like overcharging for RV parks it sucks. It really does. But that's what they're doing. We see that a lot. There's articles about that, but I won't get into that. But that's what they do because they know they're a destination spot, you know, and then it's sad because like if you're within an hour and change of the Cape, a lot of them call, you know, they put Cape into their name. So because you have that, now they can charge a lot more. And, you know, that's kind of bullshit. You're not even near the Cape and you call yourself a Cape camp. So that really sucked. So it was really hard to find a place. But we did find one.
Most of Plymouth and Wareham and even into like Carver, they all claim that they're part of Cape Cod.
I see that. Yeah, I see that.
But if you're a local, it's not considered Cape Cod until you make the drive over the bridge. Everybody else is posers.
Yeah, that makes sense. You know, it's kind of like Tampa Bay area for us. You know, they call like Tampa, you have the surrounding counties as the Tampa Bay area. So they say like Tampa Bay is considered all these counties. And no, it's not. Tampa Bay is Tampa, Florida, and then the bay that separates them in St. Pete. St. Petersburg, Florida. So it's crazy. But yeah, it's that time of year, Fun Provo. It sure is. There's a lot of people here. And, you know, I don't think about that sometimes. You know, being from Florida, we're spoiled. There is no season. What the hell is a season, you know, for us? People, or I mean, just throughout the year. The only season we have is the infamous snowbird season, which means it gets too cold everywhere else. Everyone wants to crowd down to Florida. That's it. Snowbird season.
A lot of them are coming from here.
Nothing closes. We're still cutting grass in the winter. You know, things are still going on. So sometimes I don't take that into consideration, and I forget, you know, like getting into certain times of the year, even in the fall, things are closed. They're done. You know, and that's something that I do have to consider for my future travel plan, or for our future travel plans, because you know, I don't want to make the mistake and show up at the wrong town and find out nobody's there. You know, we're screwed. So yeah, but or pay more than I should have for whatnot. So it's crazy.
Oh,
no, I mean,
I guess that's making coffee. We can all. She's like a zombie too, guys. So sorry about that. I don't even think she knows I'm streaming.
There was a toddler banging on some pans.
She's like, yeah, there is. He said he thought there was a toddler banging on the banging on the pans. It's banging on the pans.
The damn same thing right now.
Yeah, it is the same thing right now. I can tell she is a toddler right now. She's like out of it, so she just woke up. So yeah, like I said, man, guys, this is my family. This is Destination FPV, and sometimes this is the shit you see. Nat making her own coffee, or Jivo walking by shirtless and forgetting I'm streaming. That's the best one too. So that's the life of the RV traveler. You never know what you're gonna see. So yeah, look at the.
Well, my kids cracked him out of his shell yesterday, so you know he's.
Dude, he loves them.
He's alive and free now.
He loves them. He's all like, yo, I can't believe it. This is awesome. We clicked so much with the sprayer family. That's all he kept saying. And then I told him how your oldest, he jumped into the Discord last night. And I told him, I was like, yo, he's on Discord. He's like, what? All right, I'll be on there tomorrow. And all freaked out. So he's excited. I'm glad, man. That's the kind of shit I love to see, because, you know, there's times where we go places and there's not many kids, or the kids are, you know, I hate to say it, but, you know, the kids are assholes, you know, in certain areas. They really are. I have a story, guys. I have a story. It's fucked up, but it's a good one. It's quick. Jivo he got in his first fist fight last month. Going up to the park, because like I said, some kids are assholes, right? He went up to the park, an RV park in New York. And this RV park, like, it was a great, nice RV park, but it seemed like, I don't understand it. It attracted, I'm not going to say trash, but like some trashy people, you know, but some trashy people with money. So you're going to have trashy people. Their kids are going to be trashy sometimes, you know, because that's just the way it goes. You know, they're just living the life they see and they know. So G's a good kid. He has a lot of fun, but he's also a serious kid at times. He's an old soul. So G was at the park, and he was kind of hanging around playing, and I guess there was some other kids over there. G was on a swing, and he was swinging, and some kid who was 14 years old, mind you guys, he's 11. Some kid that was 14 years old just ran up on him, punched him in the belly. G got up. G got up, and let's just say the kid didn't really want to play anymore. He's a big kid.
Good.
He's a big kid. He's not scared. He is a shy boy. He is, to a point, till he opens up. But one thing that I teach him, Nat teaches him, is, you know, defend yourself, protect yourself, and don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. And, you know, it's sad. It's sad that had to happen. You know, when we were kids, we were like, yeah, let's get it. Come on. We fought. You know, we fought. I did. I don't know how a lot of you guys out there grew up, but I grew up fighting 80s and, you know, throughout mostly the 80s and getting into my 90s, lots of fighting. And I don't want to see that for my kids. You know, I really don't. It's good.
There wasn't any sneaking up on somebody.
No. And I think it was a different time back then to a point. And, you know, now it's bad. Yeah, there was no, now people are sneaking up like you're saying. Now people pulling out knives and guns like, yeah, we're not fighting anymore. Screw you. Like, you know, it's just a world of sissies, man. You know, anybody's tough with a pistol. But throw that pistol down and see how tough you are, you know. And if you win, you win. And if you lose, you lose. It didn't matter, you know, however it was. But we had to do what we had to do and make sure that that kid can protect himself and handle himself. And he sure can. And I'm proud of him. And he came and he told us, and he was laughing about it. And he said the kid ran away, and, you know, it feels good. So, mind you, he was 14. He was 14, but he's smaller than G was. So as a 14-year-old, but it didn't matter. You know, it didn't matter. The kid's mentality is a little more advanced, supposedly. And you just run up on another kid and punch him in the belly. It's like, nah, don't come up to my kid. So, and then I started with where's his dad? Is his dad around? You know, he's like, no, just let it go. I just wanted to have fun, but no, I'm too old for that shit. We're gonna let that go too. But yeah, it just sucked, man. It just sucks. So being able to hang out with you guys and him being with the kids, I think that was highly needed for him. It was definitely a breath of the cleanest air possible. Because some of the kids are just, you know, lately for him, it's been a hit or miss, you know, how it's been in the RV parks. But it's the summertime, and most of those people are not full-time. And so they have a different mentality than the kids that are, you know, traveling with their parents full-time. So they mix in, and it's kind of hard to find the full-timers. So, but they start like this month, I guess. Yeah, everybody goes back to school. So, well, most people go back to school. So he should be able to start finding those other kids that are full-time and that appreciate life the way he does. So, but yeah, but that was awesome, man. And it's the same with you guys meeting up together. I'm glad like I said, I've got you motivated and thinking about doing some type of meetups. And a meetup is simple, guys. That's why I tried to keep that word meetup. I know event slipped out of my mouth once in a while, but it was not an event. Yesterday was not an event. It was a meetup. It was a bunch of guys getting together, meeting up. I just decided to say, hey, I'm cooking. So, and that's that. Just, I can cook, and if you guys want to eat, help me pay for the food. That's it. So, which would barely did that, but it didn't matter to me, man. It's about the good times. So, speaking of cooking, man, I cooked, I don't know, was it 36 burgers, 36 dogs, we had a bunch of drinks, chips. It was hot. I had to put the grill, like, it was not hot until I started cooking. I had to put the damn grill in the hottest spot right there in the sun. So I was getting burned up, but I drank a lot of water, man. I drank a lot of water. So, but
we got lucky with weather too. It was nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the weather was beautiful. No rain.
If it was clear skies like today, it probably would have been a little bit hotter.
Yeah.
But
and I'm used to
we
the
got
hot.
lucky.
I'm used to the hot. We're from Florida. It is what it is, you know, when it gets hot. But I've been spoiled, man. I love you guys' weather up here, and even in New York. It is a little bit bipolar, but when it's good, it's
a
good.
Little.
When it's good, though, it's good. You know what I mean? But you guys have some wind. The wind up here is a mother. I mean, windy. I bet. I mean, you got to have some days where you guys can't fly.
Oh, there's plenty.
Yeah,
there's plenty.
And I thought like Tampa Bay, you know, we get like our gusts are in the 30s, and that's like just a few times, you know, through the summer and in the winter, and we might get 40s, but that would be during a storm or hurricane or something like that, you know, when they start brewing and we get higher winds. But I mean, I see 30s constantly in the weather apps up here, and it's kind of crazy, you know. It is. You guys get some serious wind, but I don't know.
It's unfortunate that you guys can't be around for the springtime, because that's really the best time around here. Not the springtime, the fall.
Yeah. Yeah, fall. That's what everybody says. Everything is fall.
Well, like late September through October, the days are still warm enough where you can go out and, you know, still be perfectly comfortable in shorts and a t-shirt. But then, like, once the nighttime rolls around, you know, it cools off nicely, and, you know, it's not as humid anymore and stuff like that. So, plus you get the fall foliage, which is nice for flying.
Yeah, that's a plus, because we did see the fall changes in where were we, in the Carolinas? Yeah, in the Carolinas we saw the fall changes a little bit in Virginia, which was beautiful. And unfortunately, Nat wanted to go see the cherry tree blossom, and for some reason or another, we didn't get a chance to go in DC. I can't remember why, but we didn't get a chance to go. But it's hard. It's like you want to see all these things and you really can't. You know, you really can't. You have to like pick and choose what you're gonna see. We would literally have to stay in each state, you know, over a month, you know, longer than a month.
Yeah.
Just to see everything. So our focus now is just wake up in different places, you know, every once in a while, change our scenery, meet new people, find new fly spots, you know, which that's a hard thing sometimes. Finding fly spots in new places if there's no one around can be really hard. I tend to use Google Maps a lot, or Google Earth a lot. And what sucks is you can find 15 places and only 3 of them are flyable, you know. Definitely can burn a lot of gas when you're in new locations trying to find good spots. And when I say good spots, I'm not talking the standard schools and all that. I'm saying like bandos and, you know, crazy things like that. Yeah, it gets tough, but like otherwise, you know, you can stick to schools or libraries. I've seen some really sick libraries, schools, libraries, business parks, you know, stuff like that, regular parks. There's usually a lot, but some places, they suck. I've been to towns I guess it was New York. I've been in towns in New York where we go to the parks, there is nothing. Like, the kids got to be bored. And some of the schools were really nice, but most of them didn't have much structure to them. It's just brick squares, you know, there's not much to it. And then you would expect, okay, maybe I can play with some wall rides or some nice trees. And no, you just don't have it. It's just not there at all, you know. So, but anyway, we're getting into that a little too long with all that crazy shit, man. Going back, dude, the meetup yesterday was just amazing. Like, once again, I said, it's sad to say that we have to go, but we've got to go. We've got a 7-hour drive today. I'm not too happy about. We're headed. Yeah, we got to go to Gettysburg. I don't mind it, but I'm tired. I'm in some pain. But we're getting Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. We will be in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania for the week. So if any of you guys are in or near Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, hit me up. Let me know what's up, man. We're leaving next Sunday. I've got a few days to rip. Actually, I've got almost every evening to rip this week. So give me a shout. I would love to rip, but I do have some spots because we've been there before. Got an abandoned golf court track and a few other places that are pretty fun. But if anybody else wants to rip, let's do it. And that includes Maryland, because we're on the border of Maryland. I don't remember the name of the town, but we're on the border of Maryland. I would love to meet up with some of that Maryland crew on the north side, though, because it's a long drive down to like Baltimore area. But yeah, I'd love to rip. So But Mr. Sprayer, you got anything to add for this week, man? Because I want to wrap this thing up because we are going to pack it, send it after this.
Not really much other than, you know, just keep your eyes open and, you know, hopefully we can plan another meetup here in the future.
Yep.
And if anybody has any questions or anything about that, just hit me up on Discord.
Yeah, and then keep an eye because Sprayer's going to be having a Discord out there soon. And once you drop that Discord, I'll make sure and spread the love, you know, and let the other social medias know about the mass group and try to see if we can get some mass guys to meet up and jump on that group, man. And keep me posted, man. Keep me posted. That is exciting. So that is definitely exciting. Nat says it was, where'd it go? I just missed it. A massive turnout. Jeez, I love it. I love it. So that was great. All right. All right, Mr. Sprayer.
All right, buddy.
I'm going to get out of here. Well, actually, I'm going to play a couple videos I think we have or might not have. I'll see what's going on. But, brother, you have a good one. Hug those kids, man, and that wife, and you guys have a great day. And we'll talk throughout this week, my friend.
Yeah, you too. Safe travels, buddy.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good one, man.
Later.
All right, fam. As always, my dude came up in the house and helped out with a little bit today. Oh, we don't have any videos. We don't. Okay, I do have a video, though, that I want to show you guys. It's the first one Darkwing Duck posted about the event, man. That was a pretty sick footage. I saw it late last night, guys, so let's see if I can find it here real quick. Oh, yeah, that was a lovely video. I still got to go through my shit and put it all together. Oh, no, I can't find it. He's here somewhere. Oh, this is great. Of course this is going to happen. And anybody know what Darkwing Duck's name is? I always forget. I need his name. I don't have it here. I'm gonna have to put up all the. I'm gonna have to pull up all the videos. There's so much work we still have to do, in getting all these videos out. It is, it's crazy. It's kind of hard when you're doing all this shit by yourself. So, Nat doesn't do much editing, so maybe I can help her out with that. But anyway, yeah, I don't remember his real name. I apologize, Darkwing Duck, but we'll get that video out soon. So it looks like there's no submissions. I know a lot of you thought that we weren't gonna have the live stream because we were at the event or at the meetup, but yes, we sure did. We just wanted to touch you guys up a little bit of what was catch you guys up a little bit of what was going on. I myself, I'm so beat. I can't talk. I can't do anything this morning. So, you know, I'm done. I'm dead. Now it's time for me to get my ass outside and dump the sewers and load everything up and get ready to frickin' bounce. Guys, since we don't have any submissions, that means we are done and I can hit the road. Guys, get out there, have some fun, get some rippage in, and whatever you do, always remember, stay fly.
Making moves to correct it, hustling earlier than breakfast to put the ice on my necklace. Watch your step cause I'm reckless, life is precious, choose the presence or the essence.
Things revolve around my cipher like sun, stars, and crescents and lessons. My obsession for the Street Connect session. Protection, all we care about is getting paid like a legal aid. On stage, it's blizzard lyrics we blaze. It's a phase, all we got left is days.
Blaze the Dutchies as my diamonds clean. Niggas came to touch me, but luckily I keep the vest under my rugby. Street Connect, 40 projects is where my thugs be. You violated QCF, nigga, you showed no love for me. Fuck a name on wax, you got to deal with this. True lyricist, Street Connect, yeah, we be the realest. You said I'm weak, but now my brain speak to make you feel this. Hitting sounds got your head numb like painkillers.
If you wanna get down and you don't roll, we rolling over you. Drug riches, destiny, you shicey bitches. If you wanna get down and you don't roll, we rolling over you. Our soldiers running with gas and they host is uncontrollable. If you wanna get down and you don't roll, we rolling over you. Drug riches, destiny, you shicey bitches. If you wanna get down and you don't roll, we rolling over you. Our soldiers running with gas and they host is uncontrollable.
Yeah, put it up, yeah, put it up, yeah,
being promoted for the job he did on the streets of the H2O, where the pushers sell the drugs that the government allows in the country, and then they do time. Get caught with a nickel bag, brother man. Get caught with a nickel bag, sister lady, on your way to get your hair fixed. You'll do Big Ben.
Yo, his recognition to God bodies on inner city streets that fell and hit the curb hard massively. Elevated to the top, but started at the bottom. Maintained position well and even caught stardom. Became a victim to a substance that you pushed on block. Now your life is off the hook and you mow hot rocks. You grew up without any guidance at home. Your moms was always out drunk, so you was able to roam. At the age of 13, you entered the drug scene and then dropped out of high school at the age of 15. At the age of 18, planted your seed in your earth. Allah blessed you both with the beautiful birth. But this birth had to be fed without a neglect. And without an education, you can't get no respect. Searching for employment was nothing but disappointment. So you went for Duff and got your own employment. On the streets, you accumulated cream for your seed and inherited material for necessity needs. Blew the spot, had workers out on almost all blocks. From North Main to South Main, the H2O was mad high. You even shorted brothers for the cheddar and their crops. And even worse, you said prices was high on the stock. But on the L, you was puffing up whoos and then fell into a realm where later on it would be easy to tell the truth, no doubt. It was all going down. The empire you have, it was on its way to the ground. Cause overnight you introduced your mouthpiece to the pipe and took your life into a realm where it was hard to see light. Yo, from riches to raps, from dime pieces to crabs, from puff and lie smoke to cop and crack on the app.